Hello, my name is Nathan Paton, and I'm a fourth-year student here at STU, currently pursuing an honors degree in English. Although my initial journey at STU is set to end this spring, I am fortunate enough to be entering into STU's Bachelor of Education program, and as such, I will be returning to STU in the fall. I am originally from PEI, and I can still clearly remember the day back in 2010 when I moved to the big city. I had just turned 18, and I had no idea what life at STU would have in store for me. I was a small fish in a big pond, but like every one of you, I was eventually able to find my place. I have always had a passion for running, and as such, I was encouraged to join the men's cross-country team. This proved to be a fateful decision, for I am pleased to say that I later assumed the role of team captain and have held that title for the past 4 years. It was this role as a Tommy which ultimately shaped my time at STU, as through my membership in the team, I was introduced to a broad range of friends, activities, and events that I would never have encountered otherwise. I've always loved getting involved, and the inclusive atmosphere at STU made doing so easy. You may recognize me from working the front desk at the gym, but beyond that, I have chaired Relay for Life, participated in the Read to Succeed program, volunteered at Chinorama, taken photos for the Aquinian, and even served as Tommy the Tomcat during last year's basketball championships. In all of these capacities, I have had the privilege to meet and interact with a great many of my fellow graduates, and it is these experiences that have most profoundly left their mark upon me. But beyond the extracurriculars, it is undeniable that my time spent in the classroom has made me who I am today. STU has presented me with a broad range of classes and topics, all of which have compounded to instill in me a great hunger for knowledge, a thirst for education, and the ability to grow towards my own academic potential. In my classes, I have been challenged, engaged, questioned, and most importantly, taught to think clearly and concisely. I myself have come to question what I am told and to challenge others' assumptions. STU has given me an education for which I am grateful, but that does not mean that I have accepted all that STU has presented me with. Often my criticism has been directed towards the university itself. While there have been many times that I don't see eye to eye with those in the administration, I am thankful to have developed here the skills necessary to critique them. To speak in favor of STU, then, is not to praise them unwaveringly, but to openly acknowledge the successes of the institution. The key to a liberal arts education is not to disregard those who see things differently than you, but to see what can be learned from their perspective. To disagree is simply an opportunity to grow. As graduation looms, on the minds of every graduate, there is undoubtedly a worry for the future. For in New Brunswick and beyond, we all know that the road before us is tough and uncertain. And while it would be all too easy to let this uncertainty overcome us, what I am certain of is that the education we have received here has left us poised to accept this uncertain future with grace, prepared to confront life's hurdles with a critical eye and an open mind. There are those who say that there are no jobs to be had in liberal arts. To them I say that I didn't come here to find a job. I came here to find myself. With that said, my thoughts then turn to graduation. Graduation, like any other milestone, is an opportunity to stop and reflect upon that which we have accomplished and to look toward that which we have yet to do. As an English major, smooth and articulate speech has become second nature to me. It is my passion to speak my truths clearly and quietly, and I pride myself in my ability to communicate. Naturally, then, it would be with great honor that I would be selected to represent the graduates of 2014 as valedictorian. To me, STU is about more than classes and schoolwork. It is about life and love and finding a parking spot. In my 4 years at STU, I have done much more than grow wiser. I have grown up. It has been a pleasure to have spent this time with you all, and I thank you for the experience.